Welcome back guys to the Microsoft Excel tutorials. In the previous videos we learned a bit basic things, how to make a normal table, arrange the data, align it, and then present it beautifully. In this video we're going to proceed a bit further. So the conditional formatting and the style option, we'll discuss it in a bit advanced lectures. In these tutorials we'll discuss the important and basic things first. So this is a bit advanced, so you format some cell conditionally. If this condition is met, then format it like this, otherwise format like that. So we'll discuss it in the probably last tutorials. So in today's tutorial we learn about sorting things. So this editing portion in the home tab. So if you look at the list here, for example, you look, the marks are 10, 20, 30, 40, and then 60 and 50. They're not arranged in alphabetical order or in descending order. So here as well, I mean, there are some values which are not arranged properly. So we can arrange this column in descending order, or the other way, if we want to arrange not only this column but every other column based on this column, we can do that as well. So first we'll try to just edit this column. So we select it, this column, we can select it whole with the data headers, and then go to sort and filter. So first thing we can just say sort smallest to largest, or sort largest to smallest, and then custom sort. So if we say sort smallest to largest, it just warn you that you have just selected one column out of so many others. So changing the values in this one column may affect the data in the others. So do you want to expand the selection or just continue with the current selection? So I'll continue with the current selection because we want to just change this column, not everything else. So if we click on sort, now you see that 40, 50, 60, and then 100 and 110, it has arranged the data in the descending order for this column. I'll undo that just to work with the custom sort. So now if we want to arrange it in ascending order, largest to smallest values, I do that, and now you see 150, 140, and it has arranged it oppositely. I'll again undo that. Control Z is the key for undo. So now we'll select it and we'll sort it in a custom fashion. So we click custom sort. Again, it's saying to expand the selection or continue. So now we ask it to expand the selection as well. So it has expanded the selection to the whole table. And now we have the control. Sort by. Which column do you want to sort it by? Serial number, date, day, names, marks. We want to arrange it by marks. Highest to lowest, probably. And then sort on values or cell color or font color. So you can also sort other than only the numbers in the cell. So we'll just sort it on the based on the values, and then order smallest to largest or largest to smallest. We want to do largest to smallest because we want to see the highest marks first and then the lowest and the lowest. Alright, now we click OK, and you see it has not only arranged the marks from highest to lowest but also the other values of the table. Like student 15 had the highest marks, so that name is in front of 150 now, and the date and serial number and everything, that is rearranged according to the selection we made. So that's a quite handy thing in Microsoft Excel, to sort things and sort them in any order you want. So you can do that thing easily in Microsoft Excel. One more thing in this tutorial, so you can also have multiple sheets in one Excel file. For example, this is one Excel file, and if we want to have more than one sheet, I mean, we can just click on this new sheet button and we have another sheet, sheet 1, sheet 2. So in sheet 2 we can do anything else, we can write anything else. For example, if I want to copy this data, I can just copy it in sheet 2. And here we go. So now I have more than one sheets with different kinds of data. There is another thing, we can give different colors to the sheet tabs. Like if we right click on sheet 2 and go to tab color, we give it a color, and sheet 1 we give this tab a different color. So now we have both the sheets with different striking colors, so we can see them easily, or we can color code them, or we can do anything we want. There is one more thing, you can also make a copy of a sheet. For example, you want to experiment on this sheet, like make a graph or something, and you are not sure you will protect the data or just it might be changed or edited, and you just want a backup copy, or you just want to make a copy and do some changes in that copy to make it different. So you can do that very easily. So if I want to make a copy of sheet 1, I right click on this sheet 1 tab and say move or copy. So here you can also rename it or delete it. That's also another thing, just it came through in. So move or copy, we can move this sheet at the end. We can make a copy of this sheet between sheet 1 and sheet 2, or at the end. So if we want to make a copy, we can tell it make a copy of before sheet 1, before sheet 2, or at the end. So we make a copy at the end. Here we go. Now this is sheet 1 number 2, so we rename it and say it as a copy. It's sheet 1 copy. So it's exactly that, sheet 1 copy paste. Alright, we can also copy a sheet to a different Excel file. Like this was in the same file. If we move our copy, create a copy, and then to book, the same book, or there is another file open, can we copy in that one, or we just want to create a new Excel file and copy the sheet into that one. So we can say new book, create a copy. Okay, so this is a new book, book 1, new Excel file. You can save it as you want. I'll close it. So copying the sheets and sorting the data, that is done. And what else we can do today? Yeah, we'll learn the formulae in the next tutorial. So in this one, we'll explore a bit more. So for example, we want to make this table beautiful. We select it, we can add borders to it. So here is the borders option. We can draw all borders. Look. And then of course we can draw a thick border outside. So now see, outside is a thick border, but the inside borders are the normal ones. And I also want to make, for example, I want to make these borders a bit different from the other. I can go to borders and more borders. So now I want, for example, this double line border, but you see that on the top and on the sides is the thick border. I don't want to change that. I just want to put these double borders between here and a line here. So I can click on this line, so it will put the double borders between, and below I click this line. So now you'll see that the sides are thick black border, and in between the columns and below this row these double line borders will appear. So if I click OK, you'll see that we have changed the borders like that. And if we want to change the borders of this area, we can go to borders, more borders, and which one should we choose? Probably this one. Okay, so now we choose the vertical borders, not the horizontal. Click OK, and you see the vertical borders are now dotted ones. So in Excel, pretty much you can do anything with the borders and make really good looking and beautiful tables. It's really powerful program for working with tables and data sheets. So this is a beautiful looking table, so we can make it more beautiful. For example, if you want to color different sections in different ways just to distinguish them, or color code them, whatever, you can do that like this. Just select the cells you want to color, and then this is background color. You can give it a color, and the last one, we'll give it a color as well. Maybe this one or this one. So that's how we can put borders around the data, make it into beautiful tables, and then color it and do whatever we want. So we can make the text bold as well. So this was all about sorting and arranging the data in tables. In the next tutorial, we'll learn about some formula, useful formulae in the Microsoft Excel, and I'll see you in the next tutorial. Good luck and bye-bye.